Reno ground, this is TG999, ready to copy.
Aircraft calling ground, say again with your call sign.
TG999, ready to copy.
TG999er contact clearance delivery on 124.9er, have a good morning.
Clearance delivery on 12.9er. TG999er.
TG999er clearance delivery frequency is 124.9er.
124.9er TG999. Reno clearance, we're ready to copy TG999er. TG999 ready to copy.
Aircraft calling clearance delivery, say again with your call sign.
TG999 ready to copy.
Aircraft calling clearance delivery, say again with your call sign.
TG999 ready to copy.
TG999 is cleared to Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar, climb via the point 3 departure, with the CRDDZ transition, then as filed. Expect departure runway 34 left. Climb to 16,000 feet via the departure. Expect higher clearances 7 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.2 squawk 5123.
TG999er is cleared to Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar, climb via the PVINE3 departure with a CRDDZ transition, then as filed climb to 16,000 feet via the departure. Expect higher clearances 7 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.2 squawk 5123.
TG999 read back correct. QNH is 1013, contact ground on 121.9 when ready for pushback. Enjoy.
QNH is 1013, ground on 121.9er TG999er.
TG19 TG
Aircraft calling clearance delivery, say again with your call sign.
TG999 request departure runway 16 left.
TG999 departure on runway 16 left is approved. Call for amended clearance when ready.
TG999 ready to copy.
TG999 is cleared to Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar, climb via the Zephyr 6 departure, with the MRLET transition, then as filed. Expect departure runway 16 left. Climb to flight level 190 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 9 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.2 squawk 5123.
TG999er is cleared to Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar, climb via the ZEFFR6 departure with a MRLA transition, then as filed climb to flight level 190 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 9 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.2 squawk 5123.
TG999 read back correct. QNH is 1013, contact ground on 121.9 when ready for pushback. Enjoy your morning.
QNH is 1013, ground on 121.9er TG999er.
Okay, so we've got all that. We've got our clearance, and now we're ready for the safety check. The FMCs are fully loaded, so let's start with the safety check.
Cockpit safety checklist. Gear pins.
Removed, stowed,
Battery switch.
on and guarded,
Standby power selector.
on auto,
Hydraulic demand pumps.
all off,
Landing gear.
down and down green,
Flap indicator and lever.
match,
Fuel control switches.
all closed,
Passenger signs.
are all on.
Cockpit safety checklist complete.
Okay, we will go straight on to the pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Internal and external preparation. Flight instruments.
Flight instruments are set,
Parking brake.
is set,
Fuel control switches.
are off,
Auto brakes.
are set to RTO,
Passenger signs.
are on.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Okay. Okay, let's now check everything on the overhead. Okay. Packs are off. We'll leave those off for the moment. We want the window heat on. We want the beacon light on. And then we'll go up this side. Let's start the APU. Okay, and we want to go up here, turn on the armed and guarded. I'm not going to do the fire checks right now. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Okay, we've got the APU power, so we'll set the APU power and we will release the ground power, which I'm doing over here. Okay, ground power released, and we'll close the doors and we'll just check that the doors are closing. Okay, doors are closed. Okay, so go back to the overhead and let's get the fuel pumps turned on. Okay, cross feeds are closed, beacon is on, doors are closed. Okay, let's do the before start checklist. Number 4 and number 1, hydraulics to auto. That is correct. Fuel pumps are on. Cross feeds are checked. Packs are off. Beacon light is on. Doors are closed and checked. Okay, before start checklist complete. So let's now call for pushback clearance. Okay, so we'll use Pilot2ATC and TG 999 ready for pushback and engine start.
TG9er pushback and engine start approved.
Pushback and engine start approved, TG9er. Okay, so we've got the clearance for that. So now we need to go to WidePSX and start that process over here. So let's get the radios turned on. They should have been turned on a long time ago. Make sure that we can hear what they're saying. Okay, and cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, cockpit.
We're ready for pushback, TG9er.
Steering pin is in place. Release the brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Pushing back now.
Okay, we'd like to start engines.
You are cleared to start the engines.
Okay, confirm cleared to start the engines. Okay, so now we've got the clearance to start the engines, so let's start 3 and 4. And monitoring over here.
Pushback is completed. Set parking brake, please.
Parking brake is set.
The towing system is removed and the steering pin is removed.
Roger, copy that. Okay, you're cleared to disconnect. Thanks for your help, and we'll see you on the left-hand side.
Roger. We are disconnecting now. Have a good flight. Goodbye.
Okay, start engine 3 and 4. Monitoring. Okay, we've got a good start on all engines, so let's do the before taxi checklist. Okay. Before taxi checklist, APU is off. Hydraulic demand pumps are on auto. Anti-ice is off. Packs are normal. Flaps are set 20. Trim is set at 5.6. Transponder is set on Pilot2ATC and set to alt, and we'll check controls. Left, check. Right, check. Down, forward, check. Back, check. Rudder, check. Right, check. Okay. So, controls free and normal. Before taxi checklist complete. Okay, so let's now call for taxi. TG999, request taxi to 16 left.
TG999 taxi to runway 16 left via taxiways Delta, Bravo, Alpha, hold short runway 16 right, and runway 16 left.
Taxi to runway 16 left via taxiways Delta Bravo Alpha, hold short runway 16 right and runway 16 left. TG999.
Okay, so we've got our taxi clearance and we are ready to go. Handbrake release, and let's taxi out for San Francisco. Okay, I should be doing the taxi out checklist now, but I need to concentrate on taxiing, and then I'll do that when we get to the holding point. So we have to hold short of 16 right.
TG999 clear to cross runway 16 right.
TG999 clear to cross 16 right.
TG999 contact tower on 118.7, have a nice flight.
Okay, so let's set the parking brake. Okay, so contact tower. Okay, so Reno Tower is 118.7. Okay, TG999 to tower on 118.7.
TG999, this is Reno ground on 121.9, please.
Okay, let's, before takeoff, no, taxi out. So allowable takeoff weight were under. Thrust limit checked. Takeoff data checked. I don't know, we forgot to do that. So that's 147. I'm pretty sure that's 147, but we'll check because we want to get this 100% right. So that's 143. There we go. So lucky we checked. Okay, 143. And flight director is on. LNAV and VNAV are armed. Auto throttle is on. Okay, that looks as if it's pretty much set. Okay, altitude 19. Okay. Okay, before takeoff checklist. Flight attendants, please be seated. Auto brakes to RTO. We will just quickly check that. Yes, that's good. Packs are set for takeoff. Okay, we will just have one pack for takeoff. Okay, and check for the recall. Okay, we don't have any problems with recall. We are ready to go. So let's call tower. Okay. Reno Tower, good morning. TG999 is ready to depart runway 16 left.
TG999 winds are calm, cleared for takeoff, runway 16 left.
TG999 is cleared for takeoff, runway 16 left. Okay, so we've got our takeoff clearance. Let's remove the handbrake and let's line up and we should be ready to go. Okay, I think the handbrake did not get released. There we go. Now I just want to, once we get lined up, I just want to do one check on the off screen. And we are on 16 left. And we will just stop there. And I'll set the handbrake. Bear with me 1 second while I just check out something on this side. Okay. Right, we're all set. So, okay, let's go. We're cleared for takeoff. I just want to set one radio here. Okay, I'm not sure what they're going to give us, but we'll know where to get those frequencies. Okay, handbrake released and holding on the brakes. Brakes released. And we're rolling. Thrust ref set.
Takeoff power set.
$80 knots.
80 knots.
Continue.
V1. Rotate.
Okay, we've got positive rate.
Gear up.
And we can go,
Flaps 10.
and we can also go to
Flaps
flaps 5.
Flaps 1.
Okay, we're off and running, and we can go
Flaps up.
flaps up.
TG999 contact Norcal departure on 119.2. Have a good morning.
One 119.2. TG999. Whoa. One 192. NorCal approach, TG999 is with you at 12,000 for flight level 190.
TG999 climb and maintain flight level 190.
TG999 290.
TG999 expedite climb to flight level 190. TG999 good morning. This is Norcal departure, go ahead. TG999 climb and maintain flight level 190.
TG999 190, flight level 190.
Aircraft
TG999 flight level 190.
TG999 climb and maintain flight level 190. TG999 climb and maintain flight level 260. TG999 contact Oakland Center on 127.95. Have a good one.
Center on 127.95. Take care TG999.
Oakland approach, TG999 with you at flight level 190.
TG999 expedite climb to flight level 260.
Flight-
999, there is no runway 99 at San Francisco International.
TG 999er is cleared to flight level 260.
TG 999, contact center on 127.95.
127.95 TG 999er.
Contact center on 127.95 TG 999er.
TG 999, contact center on 127.95.
1,000 feet to go.
To center on 127.95 TG 999er. Oakland Center TG 999er is with you, level at flight level 260.
TG 999 climb and maintain flight level 260. Readd back incorrect. TG 999 altitude is flight level 260. TG 999 expedite climb to flight level 260. TG 999 climb and maintain flight level 260. TG 999 expedite climb to flight level 260. TG 999 climb and maintain flight level 320. TG 999 climb and maintain flight level 320.
TG 999er.
TG 999 expedite climb.
TG 999er cleared to 320.
TG 999 readd back correct. TG 999 climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320 TG 999er.
TG 999 expedite climb to flight level 320.
TG 999er expedite to flight level 320.
TG 999 maintain flight level 320.
TG 999er flight level 320.
TG 999 good morning. Radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 320.
TG 999er flight level 320.
TG 999 radar contact. TG 999 climb and maintain flight level 320.
climb and maintain flight level 320 TG9er.
TG999 expedite climb to flight level 320. TG999 climb and maintain flight level 320.
Bugger off.
TG999 contact Auckland Center on 119.75. Enjoy your morning.
Auckland Center TG999 is with you at flight level 320.
TG999 good morning. Radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 320. TG999 expedite climb to flight level 320.
TG999 flight level 320.
TG999 radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 320.
Auckland Center, bugger off.
TG999 climb and maintain flight level 320. TG999 expedite climb to flight level 320.
Expedite climb to flight level 320 TG9er.
TG999 climb and maintain flight level 320. TG999 expedite climb to flight level 320.
Okay, well clearly there's something wrong with Pilot2ATC, and I think the reason is that I've got the transponder set here on the control panel, but we don't have the transponder set in Microsoft Flight Simulator aircraft. So I think that might well be a problem in using Pilot2ATC. So I'm going to turn off
TG999 climb and maintain flight level 320.
because that's clearly not working. I don't know what they're seeing, and I've got everything set correctly here. So Pilot2ATC, thank you very much for your help. We're going to continue without you. Bye bye. Okay, we no longer have Pilot2ATC, we're now on our own. So we're coming up to top of descent. Let's go back over to the... Okay, and top of descent at 1634, it's now 1625. So we had better get some ATIS. Find out what's going on in San Francisco. Okay, so KSFO and send. Okay. thrust ref set. Now we don't have any ATC, so we are going to have to look at where we can go down to. So flight level 240. Okay. So 240. Okay. Now let's have a look. Expect one right. Well, we're going into 28 left. It's 35. The wind is 350 at nothing, so that's okay. And altimeter. How do I tell what the altimeter is here? Oh, it's in inches. It's 3021 in inches. So we're going to have okay, and we'll set 3021. 3021. Okay. Okay, still 43 to go. Let's get the descent forecast in. Request that. Okay. Okay, so very light winds, so we're okay. That's good. All right. Okay. Bit of a bummer about Pilot2ATC, but clearly there was a lot of I was doing everything right there. It just wasn't picking up our altitude because the drone that we're using for flight simulator of course doesn't have a transponder, so they can't pick that up. And our transponder can't be picked up, so the only transponder that's there is the one that sets the Microsoft Flight Simulator within Pilot2ATC. So that's why we have the problem. So I'll post that to the forum and see if there's a solution to that. But anyhow, here we go. Let's take a look outside. Oh, there's another aircraft in the air with us. We're not alone. It looks as if it's a little bit foggy this morning in the Bay Area. So let's see, let's pop back into the cockpit. That's good. So we've got our ATC. We're going to go in runway 28 left, and we're on the Bodega 3 approach. Let's bring that up in Navigraph. Over and we can have a look at that. So there's the Bodega 3. It's going to bring us down overhead the airport, and then vectors for the ILS. So here we go. We're coming up to Leggy and Pyville, down over the North Bay, coming down over the Golden Gate Bridge, down over the airport, and then we'll get vectors to the ILS 28. So let's move that off to the side. Okay. And we're coming now to top of descent. We have 16 miles to the top of descent. 1634. So let's get we've left those on, so that's okay. So we'll set the okay, so that's now done. So pre-descent checklist: pressurization checked, allowable landing weight checked, altimeter set. Auto brakes are set, and recall. Okay. Okay, minimums. Okay. So we want the radio minimums 200. Okay, minimums set. Okay. And VREF is set. So that's the approach checklist dealt with, so we can concentrate on flying the airplane, which is good. Okay. So now we're coming to top of descent. We're going to come down to flight level 240 above at Pyville. Pyville we slowed to 280. Okay. We're on 250 because I had that set in the VNAV. We have 250, and also for the descent. For the descent we're set at 250. Alright. So speed up the descent, so we'll go to 280 for the descent. Alright. Because San Francisco probably want us to expedite this if they're busy. Oh, the bay's well and truly fogged in this morning, and we got the marine layer in by the looks of it, which will make for an interesting landing. Okay, Pybill 240. Checklists are complete. I'm going to arm the speed brake. Okay, speed brake is armed as well. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake is 2, so we're well ahead of ourselves at the moment. Minimums are set. Altimeter is set. I think that's right. Check the altimeter again. Yep, that's correct. Now, the heading, let's get the approach. 28 left. Going to be 084 when we get the vectors. So let's get that set. 084 for the vectors. Now, yeah, I'm not going to try and get Pilot2ATC going up again. All right.
1,000 feet to go.
Okay. So now we can clear ourselves down to 190. Okay. At Bigelow. 190. Bigelow between 230 and 190, then Lozit at 16, and then 11 at Cork, and at Bricks 11,000 going over the airport, and then we've got heading of 140 for vectors. Okay, so that's my mistake. So we want to go to 140 here. So that's now set 140s, and that'll be vectors. And then for the approach, okay, so we'll be coming down 140, and then we'll be making a left turn at some point to come back to Heman, would be my guess. Let's just, there's Bricks at 11,000, and C-pin, okay, I don't see C-pin, check. 28 ILS, 28 right, that's correct. Okay. Okay.
That's 1,000 feet to go.
So we're about to cross over. Okay, Lozit is. We can after Lozit we can go down to 11,000 because at Cork. Okay, so now. Okay. That was a bummer about Pilot2ATC, but never mind. I will get onto the forum and see if there's a way to fix that. Over again, and let's have a look at that. So we're coming down to Lozit 16, Cork bricks at 11, and then vectors. Alright. Fuel is fine. Progress page should be landing with 13.7 tons. And right now we have 14.6. Okay, and Lozit 14.6. 14.6. Okay, we're just a little bit over, but that's fine. Alright. I'm going to open the speed window now. No, not yet. Below 10,000 we have to be at 250, so let's do that. The reason I wanted to do this flight is just for this particular reason, and that is the view of the San Francisco Bay as we come down. So take over to the left. This is San Francisco, and if I swing out a little bit, there we go. There's Alcatraz Island, there's Angel Island, and there's Treasure Island, the Bay Bridge, and you can just see the Golden Gate Bridge passing out of our window there as we come down over the city of San Francisco. And over there Emeryville and Berkeley, and further down is Oakland. The Alameda Air Force Base is right here, and here's the Bay Bridge. Absolutely magical. Yep, and there's the Alameda Air Force Base, Oakland over here, and the Berkeley Hills behind, and there's the city of San Francisco. We should be able to see the old Hunter Point. Okay, and there's SFO. Alright, okay. So now we need to concentrate a little bit more on flying the aeroplane, I think. So let's just get ourselves looking out. There's SFO straight ahead of us. And now this is where it's going to get a bit complicated, because we're going to have vectors and no okay. Heading select when we get to bricks. And now we're at 250. Okay. They want us at 200 bricks, so let's do that and come down to 200. Okay. And we'll go heading select. So now we're on vectors. So I'm going to have to imagine that I'm an air traffic controller. And give myself clearances to make it down to where we want to be. So I'm going to have to use a bit of imagination now. This is the path in for the ILS, and we're going to have to lose some altitude as well. So I think we can probably now go to the first launch
Flaps 1.
Flaps, and we will slow down to 180. ourselves down to 6,000 here. We'll go to 8,000. Go to flaps 5. And there's the Woodside VOR, so that's normally when you're coming in from the Pacific, you'd come in over the Woodside VOR, so we're on a good track there. Okay, let's get the approach. Okay, so you can see now
1,000 feet to go.
What's happening. So 7,000 is the at Faith. Okay, so we've got some pretty high mountains there, but we're okay at 6,000 and we're at 8,000, so that gives you, that's where we are, and this is where we're going to come round to. So 6,000 at this point here, so we're okay. I think we're just going to bit of a left here and then clear ourselves down to 6,000 and we'll slow down to 160 and we'll go flaps
1,
flaps 10,
flaps 10. Thousand feet to go.
And now we'll clear ourselves down to 4,000. Okay.
Flaps 20.
20. And we'll
gear down.
Gear down. Oh, traffic. All right, now I think we'll make our turn for seep-in. Okay, and seep-in is at 3,000, so we'll come down now to 3,000, gear down, and we'll go flaps 25.
Flaps 25.
And we'll come back to 140. Okay. And we will arm arm the approach. Okay, glide slope localizer, okay, and missed approach altitude is 4,000. We'll set that in a second. Gear down and green. Flaps are 25. Speed brake is armed. Landing checklist complete. Oh boy, we're way high. Localizer is captured, but we're not going to get a glide slope capture. Okay, maybe I'm going to have to fly this by hand. Why?
1,000 feet to go. Localizer alive.
Okay, we'll go flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
We got the glide slope, we got the localizer, so now we can set the go around altitude to 4,000. Okay, we're all set.
Descend, crossing descent. Descend, crossing descent. Clear of conflict.
Okay.
Traffic. Traffic. Clear of conflict. Traffic. Traffic. Clear of conflict.
Okay, let's come back to VREF. Okay. Stand by to take over. Try and land by hand. Okay. Okay, we've got land 3, so we can auto land if we want to, but I'm going to take over at around about 1,000 feet and see if I can land this myself, which I'm not particularly good at. Now, I think we release the auto throttle first, and then we release the autopilot. So auto throttle is off. Autopilot is disconnected, and we're going into land. High. Okay, we got 2 whites, 2 reds, and now we're going a little bit low. Just a tad low. Okay, now we're very low. We're lined up right. Okay, we got it back. Continue.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Oh, we're off to the
80
left
knots.
a little bit. Okay. That was not so good, but I think we survived.
Auto brakes off.
We can take the high speed here. And we'll assume that we're cleared to cross 28 left. But I'm going to hold short and hold short of 28 left. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put on the handbrake a second. going to go to the overhead. I'm going to turn on the APU. Okay, I'm going to turn off the landing lights. Turn off the strobes are already off. The nav lights, okay. And we'll just check, see if there's anything coming which we can't see, of course. So we're just going to proceed to cross the runway. Cleared to cross. 28 left and to the gate. Okay. Now let's go. Like a likely gate. Alright. Whoa. Well, I think we've made it in the end. Okay. There, set the handbrake. Now just check that there's okay, so we can go over to the panel there. So go over to services. Shut down the engines. Okay, and we can open the door. Okay, the door's open and we're, I think, reasonably neatly parked. We've gone a little bit too far, but there was no marshaller there, so okay, well, welcome to San Francisco, and I think that's going to bring to an end this little video. I'll just go back to the overhead. We can just quickly go through everything here. We can turn off the hydraulics, okay, and then we can turn off the fuel pumps, okay. Alrighty. And the packs were on for landing, so we can leave those as they are. And that's pretty much it. We'll just get some ground power, okay, and we'll connect the ground power for the next crew to take over, and we can shut down the APU. Alright, well, thank you very much indeed for watching. I'm sorry about Pilot2ATC, but I'm going to hit the forum now and find out how we can solve that problem. Look forward to seeing you on a future flight, and thank you very much for watching this video. Bye for now.